Hey guys, this is Terrain Guy here for the Terrain Guys channel. I know it's been a while, but I thought I'd get a little bit of video content up. If you guys were unaware, I am doing videos for RHQ TV, so be sure to check me out at that channel as well for a little more frequent content, as well as at my blog, which is the Terrain Studio at blogspot.com or something like that. I'll put a link in the show notes down below. So what I thought today, since I just finished up a new product, I thought I'd do a little bit of a mock rep, kind of walk myself through the V3 rules or some of the new V3 rules, since really the only time I get to play is tournaments, and getting games in is very rare for me, especially with all the terrain making and real life involved. So what I thought I'd do today is just do a modified 1,000-point battle free-for-all. I thought I'd do a German, the 12th SS, versus the Russian Tankovi battalion. I'm just going to do the Fearless Vet Germans versus the Confident Trained Russians. The board is not going to be historically accurate, seeing as there is a beachhead, but I'm going to play end-to-end on this one. It's a 6x5, so should roughly estimate the regular size board. And again, it's going to be 1,000 points. It's going to be some new things for me because I haven't actually finished the V3 book yet. Just been so busy. But more or less, I think I know what's going on with that. And there's not too many changes, just some small changes in the assault and some of the rules for what can move where, and some of the intricacies of the units and the attachments and things like that. So for the most part, I don't think I should have too much trouble running through this, but if you do notice something, certainly post it in the show notes below, and I'll be sure to correct it in the future. You'd be doing me a favor if you did that. So let's just have a quick look at the forces that I'm going to use today. In front of me here I have the SS Panzer Grenadier, the 12th SS it is. The HQ, seen in the foreground there, right in the front, is going to be the Command SMG team. And then I'm going to have Command SMG Panzerfaust team, and that's going to be the 2IC is going to get the Panzerfaust. There's 2 field cars there, and there's 1 Panzerschreck team. Supposed to have a motorcycle, but I'm going to use a Schwimmwagen for today, just because I had it available and I just grabbed it out real quickly. The 2 platoons are going to be pretty much standardized, although I see here that one of them should actually be 2 teams less. I'm going to shrink this down right now. So one's going to be a full strength and one's going to be an understrength. So 7 stands in the full strength one, and that's going to have a Command Panzerfaust and 1 additional Panzerfaust. That's going to be the full size. That's the one on the right. And the understrength one, that's also going to have transports for that unit as well. The understrength one is going to be it's actually going to have 2 Panzerfausts as well, sorry. Command Panzerfaust and an SMG Panzerfaust. So there's 5 Fausts in the whole army, which is very important since the new V3 rules. You can actually pin tank assaults, and you're going to see hopefully that come into play in the game. And of course, the Russians being a tank army, that's going to be very versatile and usable. And of course, I knew what both forces were, so I try to make things that would actually be useful in the game. In addition to that, the Germans are going to be backed up by 2 Tiger 1Es. So I sunk about half the points into that unit. So it's going to be 2 strong. And at the top left corner there, that's going to be the German objective. Just going to go a single objective in this 1,000-point game, just to speed things up and make sure that things actually do get to crash into one another. So that's the German force. We will slide over here in a second and have a look at the Russian force.